subject I'd like to start is templating. Flask documentation has good section about templating. You should see Jinja engine documentation too. But what I found missing about templating is the question: how would you structure your folders? Here we see only basic examples, hello world level examples, and in big projects you definitely need to found or to come with your own approach to structure your templates. I'd like to share my way of doing this. Maybe you found it good for you too. In shipping project I made one single templates folder with blueprint corresponding folders, front end and back end. As you can see, here is my blueprints. Second obvious way is to put templates here and here. It's technically possible and technically correct. Jinja support this, but when I tried this way, I've come to some difficulties which I cannot completely remember now. And what I may advise you at this step is to keep your templates in one single global templates folder. Maybe I remember this and will come back to this, but for now let's go on. Then you should ask a question about extensions. I used to be an opponent of custom extensions because they have many drawbacks. They have to be added as HTML extensions, as you can see, layout, macros, and block, and maybe chunk. When you search for files, for example here, you should add all variants of files. This is not very convenient. And for Babel, you should add these lines to enable extraction of messages. But these were drawbacks. As benefits, you have only one, maybe. This is short file names. This is a very complex project, and as you can imagine, the file names grows with the complexity. When you have 1-2 fragments in file name, it's not so bad, but when you have more, as here, you can possibly name your file in this way, but it's kinda complex. And when you have a lot of files and a lot of folders, what you want the most is simplicity. I came to decision that structuring by kinda namespace is better than structuring by type. So if we choose between two different options, layout detail or detail layout, it's better to use this, and besides of all, it keep extension in file. Detail is not extension. And the next question is how to structure it deeper. As you can see, I put my blueprints folder and I put my model folders. You can use both singular or plural form as you wish. I use plural. It's kind of different question. I don't want to stop on this now. And when you structured everything in this way, it's readable and searchable and everything okay. As you can see, it may be another level, nesting level. Here is my models and here is my, don't know how to call it, namespace or prefix. As in templates or in my view files, you just define your path, your full path, and this is not a problem if you have additional folders between your usual structure. So this is it for the first lesson. It should be enough, and in the next lesson I'd like to demonstrate how I structure my files, my layout files, my block files inside, how I name mine blocks and how I name files besides of general naming conventions. So keep going.